I'm in the kitchen. I was about to start recording. And of course, my dog goes to the water bowl and starts lapping up some water. Thanks, Charlie. Well, it's a good morning. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. I know this will be my second video in recent time. I went so long without making videos because I've been working on other things, stressed out with my job. But things are getting better, which is great news. Starting to have more people working with me, helping me, and so I'm able to focus. And with that, of course, with the new year, is me refocusing on my diet. So just kind of giving an update. I talked about, I think in the last video, a little bit about where I am, where I was, gaining 40 pounds, basically back from my lowest weight, and I almost even 50 pounds, right? So if I was down to 220, and on the January 1st, I weighed 270. Yeah, so that's 50 pounds. But quickly, as mentioned in the last video, I dropped 10 pounds. So I went to 260 really quick. So there was just a lot of grubbing on New Year's Eve, to be honest. I had a lot of food. But I've stuck with it this year. We're coming up on, today's the 31st. I've had 0 ice cream the whole month, which is really good. I did eat Korean food. No, I lied. I did have ice cream. How can I forget? I can't believe I said that. Totally wrong. My birthday is the 19th of January. And for my birthday, I did go to Korean with my wife and family, which is great. And so mostly it's all meat, but of course there's sauce on it. So it probably has some sugary kind of stuff in that, bulgogi and toji bulgogi, which is spicy. But I did have some of the vegetables, so like kimchi, and I had some other types of kimchi, right? They have radish kimchi, all kinds of stuff, right? So I enjoy that, but that's all pretty low carb, and just the menu. So that's the only vegetables I've had all month, and I didn't eat ice cream there, but the next day I did get some ice cream. So I've had one thing of ice cream and not low carb ice cream, unfortunately. But otherwise, it's been very good. Mostly a lot of hamburgers, as normal for me. That's kind of what I eat a lot of, especially if we're busy, which happens a lot with me and my family. We're out and about, going to church, taking the kids here, taking the kids there. We have events. My daughter has dance. I'm taking people all over the place. And so a lot of times we don't have time to eat at home, which is unfortunate. So even last night, I came home and had to go somewhere with my wife to get some decorations for somebody. And I went with her, left the kids at home. And my son was like, "Are we having family dinner?" I was like, "I miss the family dinners." So that's got to get back at that since just before Christmas, kind of, we haven't sat down. And I know for their entire life, it's been a very big point to try and be sitting down, eating together, 4 or 5 nights a week as a family. So that we've kind of lost a little bit of that. So I need to bring that back. Even last night, we stopped to get hamburgers, as I mentioned. So 2 days ago, I had hamburgers from McDonald's for lunch. I had hamburgers for dinner from Wendy's because I had a photo team meeting. And then I didn't eat all day yesterday, and then I got to run errands. I had my wife's car in the shop because it needed to be fixed, picked it up, had to go get stuff, and then we're like, "Stop, let's go to Wendy's." And I'm like, "Oh, Wendy's again." So more burgers, but I did swing by like a racetrack to get some roller stuff just to change up a little bit because I was getting tired of the hamburgers. But I want to pick up some steaks, and I've been eating steaks and different types of cuts like that. Chicken wings, I still love chicken wings, so eating a little bit of that. But this morning I did weigh in, and I weigh 255.5 is what I weighed in at. So that's awesome for kind of coming down 5 pounds for the month. I cannot complain for sure. It was a little slow at first. I was like, hit that 260 in 3 days, and then I went down to 258. And then kind of started eating normal again and went back up to 260, and then kind of just been on a steady decline back to 255. So I'm very grateful. I can't complain losing 5 pounds. As we all look back, I can remember when I weighed 250 last time and was thinking about how I needed to get control of myself and didn't. So it stinks that I got to push myself back down. But that's good. Right back on the right path. So I just want to give an update, keep accountable. To nobody really but myself, as most people aren't going to watch this, but that's okay. So if you're, new to carnivore or trying it, I just want to put out that, like some of the people that have done, I fell off the wagon, let's say, and went crazy and was doing bad for a year. I did gain weight back, but I'm back at it to get back down and really trying to live a lifestyle, since my body can't really handle carbohydrates and things, and I can't handle it because I go crazy. I start eating candy every day and start eating ice cream. So I have to kind of be careful, and I'm gonna have to be that way the rest of my life. As I've said in past videos, I was an alcoholic, you know, so when that part of the reason I couldn't drink anymore is because I couldn't stop. So unfortunately, food is having some of that same issues in my life, but you know, trusting God and family and trying to stay accountable, we'll be able to lose some weight and keep it off into my elder years. Yeah. So the only other thing is I'm filming on a new camera, which is cool. I picked up this A6700. Don't know if you care about cameras, but I'm filming with it now. You know, I did a little montage of me getting some coffee probably in the beginning of this and that. I used my phone just messing around, but I'm filming on my A6700. It's an APS-C camera. I'm filming an S-Log 3. I'm putting a Phantom LUT on it, and I'm using a shotgun microphone right now, which I don't remember what it is, but it's a big old shotgun, like actual made for a shotgun boom, but it still fits on top of my camera because I didn't want to pull out my wireless mics or whatever. Hopefully it sounds okay because it's echoing in here, but anyway, I'll quit talking. Gonna keep at it, probably start making more videos, maybe start documenting some of the things. I'm going camping, not this weekend, but the next weekend, so I think I might film a little bit of that, going to Frontiers Camping Fellowship with my boys. So I might document that, post some update there. It's always a good time trying to stay carnivore when you go camping. All the guys cooking all these different cakes and pastas, and I don't know, I do a lot of pastry type stuff as well, for good dessert type stuff, but I get to skip all that, so, but that's okay. Well, with that, we'll see you around, stick to it, and I know you can do it. God bless.